What's up guys, welcome to another gardening video on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about gardening tasks or chores that you need to do in a September garden in South Africa right now to have a productive and a shining garden. Okay, so I hope you enjoy, I hope it's helpful. Let's do what it gotta do. So basically, first things first, we have watering the garden, right? This is such an important time to be watering because it's hot. It's also not been raining as much in our region. So in my region in Gauteng, there hasn't been a lot of rain that has been happening. It's not a great situation for your seedlings because they obviously are in a very vulnerable phase in their growing cycle, and obviously they need a bit more love and care, right? So when it's not raining but it's hot, you know, that's not a great situation for them. So what I would say is the most important thing is to water. So when do we water? So you can see here I'm watering when it's like late afternoon. So like about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, when it's about to just go, when the sun is about to go down. That's a nice time, because then also during the night they also get that time when they can soak up all that water during the night. And then also in the morning is also a good time as well, like let's say before 9ish. That's also a good time before it gets too hot, so that it also gets, the plants also get time to also soak in the water before the sun evaporates all of it. Okay, and then how do we water? So you see here, right, we water for long and we water for deep, right? We water long in one area until we feel that the water has at least gone deep into the ground. Because what I've seen is that we water in kind of like this, and then we think it's finished, and we just go to the next patch and we water until like the topsoil is wet. But we must understand that the roots are underneath that soil, so, and they go deep in that soil. So to make sure that they actually get access to the water, we need to make sure that we water deep and long in this garden, right? Next, and I know this one's gonna annoy everyone, but weeding. We need to weed the weeds in our garden. We need to take them out. We need to get a head start in taking out of the weeds. We need to make sure that we don't have weeds, because once it starts raining, once it starts getting hotter, the weeds are going to start flourishing. And this means also grass. You can even see that there's grass here growing. And when you're weeding, make sure that you are taking out the roots. You are taking the plant out as deep as the roots go, right? So make sure that the roots are not still present in the garden, because from those roots they will just create more and more weeds. So you see, even here, you know, we have some more grass growing. So just make sure that you are actually taking out the roots as well, so that they don't emerge after, once you have weeded them. Let me see if I can take this one. You see, like these ones, they are a lot harder because the roots are a lot deeper, and this one will serve as a problem now. Now you'll see in a week it will re-emerge. So another important one is mulching. Mulching, you know, I love, guys. If you've been watching my channel, I love mulching. You can use compost, you can use topsoil, mulch your garden. You can use a variety of mulching. So mulching, you see here, we have definitely here, you see we have a lot of mulch here. So this is compost, and we use this for the potatoes as well. And basically how you would do this, just basically put the compost on the soil that you want to mulch. Do you want to suppress weeds? In that case, you should just put the mulch on top and then let that suppress the weeds. So yeah, it differs between the mulch. Obviously there's mulch that you can put on top that you just need to have on top, such as wood chips as well. that's also a nice mulch. Those ones you would put on top and let them lay on top of the ground. But then like this mulch, such as compost, you can integrate it into the ground. You can integrate it with the soil that you have already, and that will just add more and more nutrients to the garden. Then the most exciting part of spring, to plant. We have to plant, planting veggies, planting flowers, planting herbs. We're planting, and we have a variety of plants that we can direct, so that we can start indoors and then take them outside. We have all of the availabilities. Okay, so that's the most exciting point. Plant. I actually just got some seeds. I just bought some seeds, and I'm so excited to actually start planting. So yeah, if you want to know which crops to grow, the video will pop up here and you'll know which ones to grow. Yeah, but this is a very exciting time in the garden, so definitely make the most out of it. This is the time to be planting. So this is also the best time, or a good time, to also now start feeding the plants that have maybe been dormant in the winter and now gonna start popping up in the spring. So we have stuff, veggies like strawberries. Also, they are heavy feeders, so make sure that you are actually feeding them now at this time. Such as maybe your fruit trees need some more loving, and maybe they need some more fertilizer or more compost. Just put some compost underneath there. Can see the weeds. I haven't been doing my jobs. You can see I haven't been doing my jobs. Anyway, so you have the fruit trees. You can put some more compost. You can put your fertilizer. Feed the crops now that have been dormant in winter and now need some loving. And then last but not least, we have pest control. Just before the season starts, we can get ahead of the pests, right? The pests that maybe shocked us in the last season, the ones that you want to get rid of. This is the time that you can plan to now plant maybe crops that can get rid of those pests, maybe having certain remedies to deter those pests, so this is the time to then now do your pest control, to find out what plants or what crops got eaten, or what pests were really a nuisance, and how to get rid of them, and which natural remedies you can use in order to get rid of them, to deter them. For me, I think I want more flowers in the garden. I want more herbs in the garden, because I want to deter unbeneficial, or let me say the ones that are just insects that are really not that great, such as aphids. I don't really want aphids in my garden, so I know that herbs can get rid of that. Flowers can also get rid of that, like little things. I know some pests don't like the smell of certain herbs, so I'm going to be planting some of those. So yeah, time to get your pests in control. So yeah guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much. I have to say thank you so much for showing so much love on the last video that I posted. There was too much love. I love it. Keep it coming, keep it going. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Every day, every Sunday, we go at it again and again and again. So I'll see you on Sunday. Love, peace, grow every single. It's spring day.